Hello, this is Karen Arribas. I'm just going to be creating some backgrounds today that can be used with numerous projects such as scrapbooking or backgrounds for paintings. So I've got the Stencil Girl stencil here using the Dilution ink spray, so lemon zest and vibrant turquoise. And now I'm just sticking some bits of music paper down with Liquitex matte gel medium and just sticking it in various different places and just getting the composition there. So I'm using two wooden blocks here, decided to do two at the same time just to show that you can. And also this is the Inktent blocks that I like to use because when you spray them they spread really well, and they have a nice colour to them. So this is an FW acrylic artist ink. They're quite thick, and again they also spread quite nicely as well. So I like anything that spreads reasonably well. So really love to work with inks. So FW artist acrylic ink again there, but that's the brilliant yellow one. So I'm just dotting a little bit of light blue acrylic paint down there. It's like a pastel set that I have, and here is the Nouveau Mousse embellishment that I put on gold that I did in a previous lesson. So I'm going to be using that in a minute. So I'm just, again, sticking various bits of paper down, different coloured backgrounds, just to give that added interest. Now I'm sticking it over the drips, but we'll work over them and incorporate them into the background so that it all marries together really well. So I'm just sticking it down. So with these backgrounds, I'm probably going to turn them into paintings a little bit down the track, but like I said, I just want to show you some of the techniques that I use to create backgrounds. So just really having a play here, and again there's that Nouveau embellishment mousse that I'm just playing around, trying to get the composition and seeing where I want to put it. So you just have a play around and stick it down wherever it pleases you. You'll get a feel when you're playing around. You obviously get a feel of what looks good and what looks good to you. So there I go, still playing around, and I think I'm just starting to now get a composition that I like. So there we go. So just going to stick it down with a bit of Liquitex matte gel medium, which is really good because it doesn't tend to peel off once you start laying on all the different layers of paint, etc. So just make sure that it's all dried on. There I go. Yeah, so I did this in a previous lesson. If you want to see the previous lesson on the Nouveau techniques. So I'm using the Ranger die ink pad, emerald dialed here, and I'm using the Kaisercraft script clear stamp here just to put various bits of stamps around to add that extra interest. So I'm just using the high flow acrylics here, the golden ones. So this is the teal one. It spreads really easily. It's a really beautiful colour, and they're also great for drips as well. And so they come out quite fast. I haven't really used the heavy body ones yet, but I will do soon. And this is also the green gold, golden high flow acrylic as well. So that gives it a nice kind of earthy colour. So I'm not really sure what I'm aiming for with this background yet. But to me, it's starting to look like, some kind of little forest of some sort. So this is what I do when I'm creating. I tend to conjure up this image just from the drips and things that I've created, and then I get my imagery or what I think I'm going to do with it from that. So I'm just putting a Liquitex ink, turquoise deep here, which is a lot deeper, rich colour, because I just wanted to add a bit of contrast and make some dark blues there just to frame it a little bit better. And also this also drips really beautifully as well. So I'm just going over and over again with this darker turquoise. So a lot of greens, yellows and blues, and teal colours, turquoise. So that's the colour scheme that I'm going for. Just a little bit of yellow going on there. And again, that's a high flow colour as well, the yellow. And that's quite vibrant. That's really nice, deep yellow colour as well. It looks a bit bright there, but it actually goes into a really nice deep yellow. So I'm just playing. Okay, so I'm just starting to add a bit of modelling paste with some previous stencils that I had of, foliage and things like that. Because as I said, it started to look like a bit of a forest to me. So just thought it'd look really nice to start adding a bit more like florals and foliage that way. There we go. I'm just adding a bit more darkness to it. Yeah, and so once that's dry, I'll be adding a little bit more modelling paste to it. So it drips quite easily, this Liquitex ink. So maybe just go easy if you decide to use it. And it only takes a little amount as well. So once that's dried, I'm putting a bit of modelling paste over it. And I need to get myself a spatula because it doesn't put it on as neatly as I'd like. So that's definitely something I need to invest in. And there we have it. So there's a close-up of the background. Thank you.